Well, the tide and tone has changed, certainly when it comes to coronavirus, from the top down. There was a study done by a very well-respected group in London that does computer simulations of such outbreaks. And they determined that if the U.S. did nothing to stem the tide of COVID-19, just keep on living like we always have, more than 2 million Americans would die from it. Not get infected, not get sick, but die. Do the bare minimum, wash hands, limit social activity, isolate only those that have it. Deaths were cut in half, according to their models. But that's still 1 million American deaths. Facts, not fear, I know, but those are the facts, which is why this week we've seen more drastic measures taken, not just nationally, but we've seen it here as well. The most drastic, an isolation order handed down by Idaho's Governor Brad Little yesterday for Blaine County. It's the state's hotspot when it comes to coronavirus. 19 confirmed cases out of more than 24 now in Idaho. It's just day one of that order, asking residents to stay in their home aside from essential activities. One of those residents, Shannon Camp, who last week was actually feeling sick but was denied a COVID-19 test because of a shortage of kits, was told to act like she had it, which she did. And she's been home since last week with her daughter and husband. But for most of Blaine County, this is really just getting real. So you've been kind of in your house for the last week or so and kind of practicing this and getting into but have you been able to get out and kind of sense a mood of what it's like right now in Blaine County?
Yeah, so I've been trying to get out. We take turns again. My husband and I try to get out once a day. You know, the mood, it's eerie. You drive through Ketchum and there's 4 cars on the street total. People are still, I think, trying to get outside. Obviously, it's a very active community. So people are still outside, but town itself is a ghost town. And
I know you touched on this a little bit, but do you think that there was a kind of a cavalier attitude and now that is shifted?
I do. I do think there was a cavalier attitude and it's shifted for sure. And I think we've seen this across the country. I have a good friend who lives in Italy who kind of has sent me an email probably a month ago. And they had a cavalier attitude, and she basically said, look, this is real. People are dying, and it's not our grandparents, it's our parents. And at this point, what they tell you to do is what you need to do.
Is there a fear of this kind of getting even worse?
I think reality is setting in that this is actually happening. You know, last week, I would say there was plenty of people still who were saying, oh, this isn't a big deal. It's just the flu. It's going to pass. You know, it's not going to come here. We live in Sun Valley. And I think now people are like, oh, wow, this is real. I haven't sensed a lot of fear, but I have definitely sensed that people are taking this seriously now.
You said small town, tight community. How do you think they're all going to pull together? How are they going to pull through this?
I know that we have a lot of nonprofits in this town. And I know that a lot of people are putting their heads together on how we can keep people afloat during this time. I know a lot of people are banding together. We're all trying. I mean, the other night we ordered takeout from our friend's restaurant just to give them business and make sure that they were still seeing some income. We are paying our daycare provider, even though she's not going to daycare. We're paying our cleaning lady, even though she's not coming, just because we know that everybody needs to come together and help each other out during this time, because hopefully we'll be coming out on the other side sooner than later, and we can all look back on this and it'll be somewhat of a bittersweet memory, because on the one hand, people are suffering, but on the other hand, we're all coming together and showing what we're really made of.
Shannon says she thinks the shelter in place is a good thing right now for Blaine County, taking the decision to distance out of the hands of employees and employers. She says the hardest part of this whole thing, though, is the unknown. How long it will last, 2 weeks, 2 months, a year. And it's a sentiment of a lot of people, even us, not under an isolation order yet.